Hi guys, I'm Ladan and welcome to my channel. Today I want to do my makeup routine, daily makeup routine with you guys, and this is it. This is what I just created, and it is what I do on a day-to-day basis when I'm in a lot of a hurry for going to my work, and yeah, I just try to do it here with you guys, and I hope you're gonna like it. So guys, let's start out with a primer. Primer of my choice right now is this one. This is the Max Factor Face Vanity All Day Primer. This is it. I have been using this one for such a long time now. This is the amount I use for my whole face. And I just use my fingers to bring it on. Next up is my foundation, and I use this one, the L'Oreal True Match in the color 3D 3W, and I mix in a drop or two of this Catrice Sheer Serum Bronzer. It gives me an overall summery feeling just because of all the gold shimmers. You won't be able to see the shimmer on the face, but it just gives me a nice warm color, and I like it. And I use 1.5 pump, and ooh 2 drops of the Catrice serum. Guys, for my day-to-day routine, I don't use brushes that much just because I'm in a hurry, and I use everything with my hands and my fingers. Let's just start putting it on the face. I try to put it everywhere and then just buff it in with my fingers, or work it in actually. That's it for foundation. Right now I am going in with my concealer, and I use 2 concealers. This one, this is the collection Lost in Perfection in the number 3. I don't have much left anymore, and they don't sell this in the Netherlands, so I'm a bit bummed. I do have a new one, but this is a number 2 and it's the wrong shade for me. And after that I use this Maybelline the Eraser Eye, and this one is in the color Nude. I use a tiny bit because I don't have anything. And then I just use my finger just to push the product in. Something about the warmth of your own body that makes the product melt better, I guess. And then I just go over it with the eye eraser Eye, the Maybelline one. Just the common places. So guys, under my eyes, tiny bit on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, around my nose, and my upper lip. My fingers again. Then I go in with my bronzing brush, and it's just a weird routine that I have. After I have on my foundation and concealer, I just go over my face with my bronzing brush. Just a weird thing I do. And I don't have product on it yet, so bear in mind. Then I go in with this one. This is the Master Sculpt. As you can see, there is nothing under anymore. Master Sculpt Contour Palette number 2 medium, and there is almost nothing there anymore. The highlighter I don't like, so that one is still full, but I like the powder color, so I use that one just to make a little bit, create a little definition in my face, cause I need it. And I use the brush that is inside this little palette. Normally I don't do that, but I like this one just because I make a stripe and that's it. Tiny bit on my nose as well. Under my lip, my chin. And I use this one just to make a little definition on my eyelids, in the crease. Now guys, in the mornings I am in a rush, bear that in mind. Then I have this tiny little brush. This is, I think, from H&M. It's the softest brush, not ever, but it's quite soft and I like it. Then I use this one just to buff everything out. Then I take my bronzing brush again and I use my bronzer. This is the Rimmel Natural Bronze in the color 026 Sun Kissed. As you can see, there is just a tiny bit left, but that's just enough for what I like to create, because I go over this with a different bronzer one more time. I find that this bronzer brings everything together. Afterwards I use this terracotta bronzer by Guerlain, and this one is number 4, the darkest one. I remember this is it. Actually I use everything, almost everything in the darkest color except for my foundation, just because I like to be I like to watch out but when I put the products on, but I am just not that kind of person that sits for minutes and minutes just to build a product up. That's just nothing for me, so I always use the darkest color. This is a different brush. I have no idea where this is from, but it's a quite good brush. I have been using this for a couple of years now, and it is still going strong. A tiny bit left on the brush. I take down my neck and my forehead, kind of a tree, as you guys already know. That is it for the bronzer. Then I take this middle palette. This is the, not sure, this is a Manhattan one. There is a highlighter, a contour color, and a blush. And I like this blush color a lot, so I use a tiny bit of that, and I put that one on with this little brush from Real Techniques, just the angled, I think this is a foundation brush, I don't know, just use that, just a tiny bit, kind of on the apples of my cheeks, just above my bronzer. That's it. Then I have this highlighter. This is the Betty Luminizer from the Balm, also the darkest color. And I use a tiny angled brush, a very soft one, and dab it in, and that's it. On the upper parts of my cheek. I take a tiny bit of this on my eyelids as well. And then I get a different highlighting powder, that is this one from Essence, the Mary Berry highlighter powder, and this one is also almost empty, and this is in my collection for a couple of years now. I have no idea. I think this was a Christmas edition, and I just still like it and use it every day on the same parts of my cheeks where I had the different highlighter, and I like to mix all the colors together. Tiny bit on the bridge of my nose, tiny bit above my eyebrows, on my forehead, under my eye, onto my eyebrows. For my lip, I use my finger. Next up, I am going to fill in my eyebrows, and for that I use this Ladan fill-in eyebrow pencil in the color brown. Tiny strokes I make. That is it, and then I go over it with my little spoolie. That's it for my eyebrows, guys. And then I use a little eye pencil, eyeliner pencil. This one is from Dior, 090 Noir Black, Christian Dior. And then for a day-to-day basis, I don't make a wing liner or whatever kind of liner. I just use a tiny bit on the outer corners of my eyes, just to make my eyes look a tiny bit more lifted. After my little pencil creation here, eyeliner creation, that's it. After my little eyeliner, I use my thingy to curl my lashes. Lash curler? Yeah, lash curler. And if I'm wrong with all these terms, let me know down below. I take my spoolie and I just comb my lashes through. And then I go in with my mascara, and right now I am using this one. This is the Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Volume Mascara from Estee Lauder. That's just one layer, guys. And then I use this a little brush just to take a little bit of eyeshadow, put a little bit of eyeshadow on my eyes. And I have this Essence one. This is number 77, Sandy Says Hello. And I use this one under my eyebrows, and a tiny bit in the inner corners of my eyes. And then just to bring back a little bit definition, I use my bronzer, the Guerlain one, just to make a tiny stroke in my crease. That is it for the eyes. For my day-to-day base, this is just about enough for me. Then I'm going to use my lip combo, and that is this lip liner, lip pencil liner, whatever, in the number 108. And this is a brand called, I have no idea what this brand is. I think on top of my head it is Atrice, something like that, I'm not sure. And it is a waterproof with infused vitamin A and E and aloe vera. Didn't know that. I love this lip liner. It stays on for such a long time, and the shade is just perfect for me. It is like your own lips, but much better. I have bought this on vacation when I was in Iran, so I don't think it is for sale anywhere else than Iran. I'm not sure. I hope that it is. I try to link a similar color lip pencil down below. Sorry for going on about this, but it is just in my daily routine, and I want to be honest with you guys, and this is what I use on a day-to-day basis. So let's go in with it. And I overdraw my lips just a tiny bit. Then I use my lipstick from L'Oreal. This is in the color 640 Erotic, and this is the color. So guys, this is it. This was my everyday makeup routine. This is pretty much it, what I do on a day-to-day basis in a bit of a hurry, in approximately about 6 minutes. Sorry. It's gone. In about 6 minutes before I had to work, so way faster than what I was doing here today, but it's just so fun when the camera is on. So this is it. This is my daily makeup routine. I hope you liked it, and if you did, come back and see more of my videos. Thank you for watching, and if you stick with me to the end, thanks guys, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.